Yes, what's happening, people? David Hazard here back again with another stream, football talk show, and I'm joined by Mason Kentish. How you doing, bro? It's been a long time
I'm
since we've done one of these.
yeah, yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Obviously we're back to discuss football. So the first topic we're going to touch on is obviously we're going to talk about United. We know everyone knows we're going to talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, that fucking fraud. We need to get him out of the club, don't we? And but we're not going to touch on that first. We're gonna touch on the Newcastle takeover. Mason, I want to get your thoughts on this, man, because I heard it. I heard your opinion on the takeover early on your stream. So, like,
Yeah,
what do you think of this takeover, man? How do you think it's gonna change like the Prem and Newcastle's future?
it's gonna change them. It's definitely gonna change Newcastle. We saw it with Man City in 2009 or 2008. That money, money these days, right? It's different back then, but these days it's all about the money, and you
Mm,
need money with owners. And obviously, Newcastle went from 14 years of shit, basically. Excuse my French. From the richest club in the history, you know. And in a, you know what, and I could see in Tottenham and Arsenal. Look, in a few years, Tottenham and Arsenal will definitely not be getting top four, or even top five or top six. If Newcastle's getting these rich owners and they're going for the likes of Mbappe and they're getting Kante and Zidane in, then they're definitely the next step. And then in 5 years, they could win the Premier League. You know, City done it, Chelsea done it with rich owners. Newcastle could do it. I think Man United and Liverpool are going to be screwed soon
mm,
because
100%.
Man, absolute, because we haven't. They're both Liverpool and Man United ain't got great owners. Leicester, been alright for their kind of team. Fair enough. Tottenham and Arsenal, they're rubbish owners. You know, they're worse than Man United and Liverpool. At least Man United and Liverpool, if you want those players, you kind of get it. I know Liverpool didn't get it this season, but they got Alisson, Salah, and they got Mane, and they got Van Dijk. Those players they needed straight away, they got. We took a long time, but we got the players kind of this season. We got a new centre back and a right mid. But Tottenham and Arsenal, that's a whole complete new level, you know. And I think Newcastle will definitely be happy with this. I think the fans deserve it 100%. They've been through hell and back for the last 14 years. So I think good for the Newcastle fans. But is it good for the rest of the clubs? I don't think it is, because this is a new contender now, you know, for the
Yeah,
top four for the Premier League. So I could see Newcastle being in the Championship League in 5 years.
definitely, man. 100%. Like, my thoughts on it is that the Newcastle fans, I think they deserved it. Like 14 years of fucking shit. Like they were getting relegated and then promoted, like vice versa, back and forth, And I think Newcastle have a lot of history, bro. Like, let's be real, they've got more history than Man City and Chelsea, and they both got taken over by rich owners as well. So I think Newcastle definitely deserve this because they were really big in the '90s as well, especially with Alan Shearer. Like, I can't name you the rest of the players, I'll be honest, but like they were in a. I remember they were in a title race with Man United. Obviously, they choked it, but that is still proof that Newcastle were a big club back in the day.
Yeah.
And yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Mason. I think they could definitely break into the top four of these next few seasons as long as they get the right recruitment and just don't like. We see all these memes about them getting Haaland and Mbappe, but like, let's be real, they're not really gonna want to go to Newcastle because the Newcastle, as of right now, they're relegation side. If we're being honest, so what they need is the right manager. They've got the owners, which is perfect. They need the right manager. They need the right structure. Above the manager as well, sporting directors, all of that. They need the right coaches. They need the right players as well, because you don't want players at a club if they're just playing for money. You want players that are going to play for the badge and obviously fit into the manager's system and adapt to their style of play as well. So I think that will definitely be a big factor in Newcastle's future. But like you said, I definitely see them in the top four these next few years, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they
Yeah.
deserve it, to be honest. So, yeah,
Mm.
I could see. I think the players they're going for right now, from what I've heard so far, is Coutinho and Martial. I think Martial should go there. Not
Mm.
saying because it's relegation team. It's because if they get someone like Kante Zidane in, I think Martial would definitely fit well in them team. They'll get more serve. He'll get more service. Obviously, there'll be a rebuild of the club anyway. So. I think
Yeah,
if Martial goes there, his career is going to be a lot more better under a new manager, of course, if they get Bruce out and all that. But at United right now, of course, he wouldn't be great for us currently with the service he's getting right now.
yeah, exactly, man. So I've got another question for you as well. So, like, do you think Steve Bruce is gonna get sacked straight away? Because obviously he's not taking Newcastle to the next level. Like, he's one of the worst managers in the Premier, for being honest. So, do you think he's gonna get sacked straight away, Mace?
No, I don't see them stacking him straight. I think he'll give him a couple months, probably till maybe Christmas, January.
Yeah,
Then they will sack him. But maybe
yeah,
they should sack him straight away. What's he
yeah.
got? What's he going to do with the likes of Mbappe, Haaland if they ever come to the club? He's not. They're not going to do anything. He's still going to do. He's still going to do a fucking 3-5-1, fucking 10 defenders and one attacker on the fucking top. That's what
Definitely.
that's what someone's going to bloody do for. That's what Bruce is going to do. He's not. He's a bloody championship manager. We all know that. He was lucky that he kept Newcastle up a couple of times, but you compare him to Rafa Benitez, man, who's doing brilliantly well at Everton right now.
He's doing
They
bits.
should have exactly. He got the backing at Everton. Really not the greatest signings, but actually the signings he's got have actually kind of worked out at the moment. So they didn't give Rafa the Benitez the backing, and obviously he left. He left
Yeah,
because he didn't like the backing. And look what he's at. Look what he's doing now. Bruce is another one like Solskjaer. He's a Newcastle puppet. So he doesn't
exactly.
care. He doesn't care what players he wants. Basically, as long as he got the job and all that, he's fine. You know what I mean? He doesn't say anything. He's not like a Conte or a Tuchel or I wouldn't say Klopp actually or a Pep. He doesn't demand. You know, he's a puppet basically, and that's what Steve Bruce is basically. You know.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like, I do not understand why Newcastle sacked Rafa Benitez, because I remember that season, the 18-19 season, they fucking beat Man City. I know it's not a trophy or anything, but it's still a big feat to beat the champions. Like, Rafa Benitez was a very good manager. I'm pretty sure he finished like what, 12th or around there. Like, I think he was clear of relegation. So to this day, I still don't understand why Rafa Benitez was sacked and they brought in fucking Steve Bruce, who I think is a dinosaur, because his football is just not, it's not up to date, man. Like, it's just really one long ball, Joe Linton and Andy Carroll and all that. So yeah, I think Bruce, he's gonna be out the door soon, and they're gonna have to get a manager to help them take Newcastle to the next level, and that's exactly what Manchester United need. Sorry, and we got a big up Southpaw Love Sports, and he says someone on Twitter made a great point: the cheek of United leading other clubs to complain about the takeover when they did the Super League. That is a great point, man. Like, you even said it to me earlier, Mason, didn't you? Or I think it
Yeah,
was a comment earlier. Yeah. Like, the Glazers, they tried to ruin football, man. Like,
exactly.
and a lot of fans are complaining about Newcastle, but like, Newcastle fans, they deserve this. Like I said, they have a lot more history than most of the teams in the Prem, for being real. Even though they haven't really won big trophies in that, but they still have history. Like, their fans are loyal as well. Like, Newcastle's a great city, great atmosphere there. So I definitely think Newcastle fans deserve this, man.
Absolutely. Just like what they deserve it, and what seeing their reactions is priceless. They do deserve it, and I mean, the Glazers.
Mm.
People, I see people still forgive them
Yeah,
for
the
what they
thing,
did.
most of the
They just
fans,
did
they've been
this.
blinded by the Ronaldo signing. They're forgetting what the Glazers done a few months ago. And I think the Glazers, they've done exactly what they've wanted the outcome to be. Obviously, the United fans forgetting about the past because of the Ronaldo signing. So yeah, the Glazers did well with that. I'll give them that. But I would never ever forgive them for what they did to our club, man. Like, they've already ruined our club. Like, I still want the Glazers out, but they're not really gonna go anywhere, are they? Like, if we're
No,
being realistic, like, even the Saudis, the guy that just bought Newcastle United, I'm pretty sure he wanted to buy Manchester United as well, but the Glazers rejected, and we saw news that they've sold shares to. They're trying to sell shares of the club, but then Manchester United are not getting it. I'm confused about it. I can't lie. But
yeah,
another topic I want to touch on is obviously Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and I seriously think that if this kind of football continues, we will drop out of the top four eventually, and then the Glazers will actually look at it and be, are we going to finish in the top four? Is he the guy to take us to the next level? Or, realistically, as most of us know, the Glazers will probably be content with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer since he is a puppy. But Mason, obviously, you're a big Ole outer, man. So what's your thoughts on that, man?
Oh, I'm saying that we're still fucking giving him to the end of the season. Why should we give him to the end of the season? We're Manchester fucking United. You shouldn't be having bad starts like this. Like, seriously. You did it with Mourinho on his third season. He fucking started off poor. And everyone was like, sack him. And we sacked him in December, right? But then Solskjaer's really just got top four. He's barely in that fourth place. I think Brighton's near enough up there. Everton and Brighton are just behind us, just like that.
Yeah.
And the fact is, we're backing him. We're fucking backing this little dickhead who's got a third and second. Fucking third and second. Oh, yeah. Everyone in the fucking Discord group thinks that's an achievement. A couple people said that. No. Fucking dickheads. It's not, I'm sorry, but second place. Are you actually having a laugh? Progress. How's this progress? What, getting second and third? Barely getting second and third. Third was because of Bruno. Second was individual brilliance. Was it down to Ole? Was it down? Because I didn't see any change of tactics. It was worse than the season before. So, what tactics? What is the tactics, right? This is the tactics we do. Sideways passing, backwards passing, long ball passing from the fucking centre-backs over the fucking to the forwards. Two fucking centre mids on a CDM position. Both of them are shit as it is. They wouldn't even get in the Newcastle team right now. They wouldn't.
Definitely, man.
They're shit, and substitutions at 70th minute. Like, seriously, man, this guy that, not gonna lie, pisses me off. We give him done, and this is a good point. Mourinho got bashed by Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Schmeichel, everyone else. But Solskjaer takes the job. Rio and all that, give him time. How fucking long do you want to give it? Now, don't give me, and I'm sick of seeing this. These early inners saying Fergie didn't win the title 4 years. But the difference was Fergie, right? Wrong. His tactics was better. I could see what we were doing with Fergie. I wasn't born, but I watched the games back. I could see a vision. We brought youth in. We brought some players in. We brought Eric Cantona and all that. And boom, the vision was in like that. With Ole, we don't see a tactics. I don't see a vision. I see a clueless Gollum lookalike twat who basically talks to Carricky all the bloody time. Carricky, what should we do? It's a fantastic game, but should we put Donny on the game? No, we'll put Donny on the bench. It's disgusting. Yeah, exactly. It's just like he's talking to Carrot. What's Carrot going to do? Carrot is a great player. Don't get me wrong. As a coach, disaster.
All right, we've got this Leicester guy in again. Obviously, he's got multiple accounts. We're just going to block that, guys. Let's ignore that. But yeah, Mason, I completely agree with you there, bro. I've been saying this for years. I think I've been one of the longest Ollie outers, because I realized after Newcastle away, speaking of Newcastle away in 2019 when we lost to the Longstaff brothers. Do you remember that? Matty Longstaff, his debut, and he scored against Manchester United. That is when I had enough, and I knew that this guy was not the guy to take us to the next level. So, I think we just what do people see in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Honestly, what is his style of play? No one can tell me his style of play. Or what? Counter-attacking football. Is that our plan A? Really? Are we fucking Stoke City? We're Manchester United, bro. Come on, man. I'm sick of hearing that. And the comparisons to Fergie as well. That does my fucking head in. Because first of all, Fergie, the serial winner with Aberdeen. He
was.
Like you said, he was bringing in youth and he had a clear vision. But with Ollie, he doesn't even bring in youth. He talks about youth all the time. But he doesn't promote. He promotes it, but he just doesn't do it. I even remember after the Everton game, in 2019 away, we lost 4-0. We said, some of the players that were starting today will not be here in a couple of years. But we still got Phil Jones, McTominay, Fred, like you name it, all of these players, like they're still here to this day. Like he's not ruthless enough as well. Like, and the way he just, oh my God, this guy is doing my.
And the way he said about Fred and McTominay saying, but they've got what's it called, energy. And do you want them to run like Mo Farah, do this all the time, run around the bloody pitch? Manchester United, we had midfield of Paul Scholes, Roy Keane, Carrick. You know, fucking hell. Like, honestly, what are we doing? Are we actually going to have this? Are you telling me this manager's not clueless now? When he just said that fucking comment of energy. 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 If you want energy, put fucking Jesse Lingard in there too. Energy.
Yeah.
We're Manchester United, not a fucking running club. We're not in the Olympics. We're not doing a marathon. We're playing football. Open your fucking eyeballs. Literally, what the fuck are these Glazers doing? And this is why I'm still Glazers out, because they're too clueless enough to not sack this guy straight away and get a proper manager, and we will win the fucking league. I don't care about the SEA Games shit. I've seen Matty's play most of the games so far this season. All the games played so far, we've been better. Look at Young Boys, right? Or is it Villarreal? Villarreal or Young Boys? When Matty came off the fucking bench and came on that game, the game changed with a CDM. We were fine, right? We put Pogba and then Pogba, Matic and Newcastle. I don't care. ZK wants to join.
Oh, does he?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, send him a link, bro.
How'd you send that link? Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh, yeah, shit. I think you might have been writing. If you got him on Discord.
1 second, let me just send him a link. But like you were saying, I think Matic, he brings a calmness to the team, man. Like he's a brilliant CDM, but he's just past it. I think like we all have to admit, like he ain't got the legs. He can't play 30 to 40 games a season in it. So we're gonna have to rotate. But I think with a better manager, even without a CDM, like the CDM excuse is just pointless because there are so many teams that play better football than us. But you're trying to tell me fucking Brighton, even Fulham in the Championship, like they play good football last season, but obviously they got relegated. Are you telling me they are better players than our players? Are you seriously telling me that? Like, I don't get these Oli inners, man. Like, I don't get the all this Oli propaganda. Like Oli's the best manager we've had since Fergie. You know, he's brought back old vibes of United, this, that, and the other. Like I just don't get it because it's lethargic football. It's the same thing we saw under Mourinho. Same football, same players as well. Like, you know, like nothing has really changed from the Mourinho era apart from, you know, Oli.
The Oli era. Oh, that guy. No offense, man. Respect him, but
wait, I'm trying to send him a link, but I can't find the link. What's going on here?
You have to go on what's it called? Invite thingy on the bottom screen. Or it says link.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go, bro.
There you go.
All right. Do you want to continue?
Yeah, I was gonna say. We're just Banter FC. This is what we do, guys. We just basically Vibes FC, because all we do is we're keeping players like Grant and Mata in the club for vibes. That's all we're doing. I think Mata should go. I don't like him. I'm sorry. I like Golden Mata, but new Mata, I watched him against West Ham, and honestly, I could say one of the worst performances from a Cam in a long time, in a while. I'm sorry to be harsh on him. He's done. I tried to give him a chance. I tried to say, look, let's put him on Cam for one game. Because on right mid, he's shit, because at Leicester he played right mid and Chilwell ran past him. Put him against Cam against West Ham, and we'll see how he does. Honestly, terrible. Absolutely terrible. What's up, man?
I'm good.
What's
How
going
you guys doing? Just came back from
bro.
a quick high school football game. So yeah, you get my opinion.
Great.
Yeah, we won.
Nice one, man.
That's good,
Nice
man.
one.
That's good. Did you get a hat trick?
Nah, man, I play CDM, bro. I swear. I almost scored from a
No,
free kick.
Oh,
bro.
I'm different. I
Also,
play like
what?
centre back and keeper.
Nah, man, don't disrespect me like that, yo.
He's probably
I
better than
thought somebody.
McTominay.
that was 2 years ago, bro. I swear that was 2 years ago when I said that. I don't see.
I used to rate McTominay as well, man. But then there comes a time. Oh, there we go. My bad. But
I've never rated. I've never rated McTominay. YouTube might have, but I've never actually rated him.
Man, I think McTominay, yo, is just it's that there are times he can be decent, there are times he's just not decent. I don't see him ever gonna be starting in our midfield if we actually get a good manager. Because like when we think about it, McTominay, if even though he does play box to box, he's not gonna get in front of Donny or like Pogba with a good manager. Like when you think of it, like McTominay, he's a good box to box midfielder, but he's almost like a bench player. I don't think he doesn't
Yeah,
have that star quality to start for Manchester United in my eyes. I don't
exactly.
think so.
He's not a top four player.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
not a top
squad
four
player.
player. He's a
He's a
mid. He's a
squad
mid.
player at best. That's like when I
He,
say like
he's a mid-table player. If he was in a team like someone like Southampton or something like that, or someone like them, maybe he would. But for Man United, he's a bench player. He could come on and bring a little bit of energy on the bench, but really, I don't see him as a starting lineup player for Manchester United. Honestly,
exactly McTominay is the sort of player you bring on in like the 60th minute or something just to give that extra energy. He shouldn't be
Yeah,
starting, in my opinion. Like I don't know why. I don't know what Ole sees in him because even with the energy, trust, and desire, that's the person you bring on in a game when you're losing or something. Not when you want to start a game. You bring him on when you're winning or drawing, just for that extra energy. I don't know why he starts because like it's getting frustrating how Donny has been treated. Like just
oh,
alone what Donny has received, all he should just get sacked, bro. Like literally, just from that, how can you like treat a player like that when
and we're
he's
not
done
selling him.
nothing?
We're
He's
not
done
selling
nothing
him.
wrong. He's done nothing wrong. He hasn't said anything bad to the press. He hasn't leaked anything. But just to make him frustrated and have a laugh about it, it's wrong. It's very wrong. I don't know what's going through. Like the whole football world is just like, why are you doing this? This guy he's played in Champions League semifinals, man of the match. Why are you doing this to a player like this? How can you make a player like that just waste 2 years of his career? Literally, two
Exactly.
years.
Fuck off,
100%.
man.
I was gonna get into the Donny van der Beek situation a bit later, but yeah, Zeke, I want to get your thoughts on the Newcastle takeover. I'm sure you've heard of it. So
Yeah.
what do you think's in store for Newcastle's future, and how do you think they're gonna go
Dude,
forward?
if I'm being honest, yeah, I think that's gonna be bad for Manchester United in 2-3 years. Because like when you buy a club, when the Sheikhs bought Man City and the Roman Abramovich bought Chelsea.
Yeah,
Always that 2-3 years where financial fair play doesn't enter, it doesn't come through. So they can like go on a real mad spending streak for 3 years. They don't need to get Mbappe and stuff, but they can get like if you think about it, players like Bailly, like they can get him. He's not getting game time. If he comes to Lucas, he's the best center back. You know, players that like they're gonna do some mad scouting. Players that are not playing for the good clubs. Maybe Pjanic. They can bring someone like him in. They can do mad things. Like in 2-3 years, they're gonna be a top 4 team, literally, and that's when it's gonna get bad for Manchester United and Liverpool. Because like in 2-3 years, most of our players are not gonna be here. I don't see Pogba here in 2 years. I don't see Ronaldo here in 2 years. I don't see Donny here in 2 years. Bruno, maybe Bruno might not be here in 2 years though. Like literally, if we go down, Bruno probably won't be here.
Mm.
De Gea, and how it's seen, bro. De Gea is doing good right now, bro. I can't trust Ole, bro. I swear, I can't trust this guy. Next season, they might just bench him for no reason. De Gea wants out, and then we're playing
That's what I
Henderson.
mean. If he
yeah.
plays Henderson, I'm done with him.
Varane as well. Like Varane signed a 5-year contract, so he'll probably be here. But like Bailly won't be here. Lindelof won't be here. Two good backup center backs won't be here. Who are we gonna replace them with? Twansebi looking like he's gonna leave, even though he's a good center back. He looks like he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave for
Yeah.
Aston Villa. Mengi, we're not even trying to promote him. You know, Hannibal, Amad Diallo. You know, we're not even using these young players. Like, our squad is gonna get weaker in the next 2 years, and that's gonna be a very, very bad thing because we're not gonna have the same quality we have right now. This is why, like, people say that this is gonna be the do or end all for Ole. Because if we don't win a trophy, like a significant trophy, I'm not taking any FA Cup or anything, bro. If we win FA Cup, that's good, but I don't say that. With this squad, we should be challenging for Champions League, bro, and Premier League. Even though we don't have a good CDM, bro, good managers can find a way to get the best out of this team.
Exactly.
We should be challenging for stuff like this. Our squad on paper is probably the third or second best squad in the league. Like, we should be challenging, but we're not. We're still, it's a working process, you know, working process FC. I don't get it. You know?
We're like Arsenal. We're like Arsenal, basically.
Bro,
We're
Arsenal
progress.
like, literally, Arsenal are playing better football than us.
That is true.
And look at them, bro. They're like 8th or 9th or something. Like, in 3-4 games, we could be level with Arsenal at points. That's how scary it is, because our fixtures.
Leicester and Tottenham. I think we'll lose to Leicester. I think we'll lose to Leicester but beat Tottenham. That's what I think we'll do.
I think maybe, you know, like, I think we'll maybe draw Tottenham and just scrape Leicester 1-0, you know. Because in this type of period, Ole always finds that way of scraping results every time. That's why it's so frustrating. Because, like, personally, you never want Manchester United to lose games. You never, because, you know, it's your club and stuff. But it's getting to that stage, you know, that if Ole loses a couple of games, you know, the fans are going to start turning on him. It's getting to that stage. Because, like, right now, no one saw that Everton result coming, bro. No one saw that. You know, like, we thought, like, after that Villarreal win, even though we deserved to lose that game, no one can say we deserve to win that game, bro. I swear. We just got Lucas at the Gea. That Everton result just pissed half of the fan base off, bro. I don't know how the Ole Inners, bro, can say that, you know, it's just one of those. Like, it's not one of those. Everton had 28 possession. We had, like, all of it, but we had the same amount of shots with them, and they had more on target. We're not playing good football. That's the thing. We're not playing good football. It's all a mirage. You know, we've got Ronaldo, we've got Sancho. We're not using them properly. This coaching is bad.
And that's what I see a lot. If we bring up the fucking past for the fixtures and all that, you know, we shouldn't be bringing up the past. But we should be bringing up the past, though. Because every single time, right, it doesn't matter if it's the past now or not, but those type of results, even in the past, will bite your ass off. Fans won't be happy with it. So I don't get what this excuse is. If you don't support your manager or back your manager, you don't support your club. But you really don't support your club if you're thinking this manager's doing okay, because he's not.
As a fan, it's your job to know if the manager is not doing well or not and make your opinion of that. You can't just blindly follow people. I bet those Ole Inners, right now, they weren't supporting Jose, you know. Like, I was Ole in before, but this season, bro, has shown me that this guy is not going to change, because, like, you buy players like this, Pogba, you buy players like Ronaldo, Sancho, Varane. You think, okay, we're going to play high line, we're going to play dominating football, anything like that. We're just doing the same thing, but with better players. Sancho, we want him to be a right winger, but we're still using him on the left. What's that all about?
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're playing Greenwood on the right.
Sancho is being half ineffective because he's playing on the left. I get Greenwood is good, but, like, Greenwood is naturally left-footed, you know.
Greenwood on that right pisses me off. I'm sorry, I like Greenwood as a finisher, as a right man. When we always put him on that right man, I'm like, well, why are we doing this for? There's no creativity on that right hand side, because Wan-Bissaka can't attack. Greenwood can't really create. He's a striker. So we're putting more on the left hand side, and half the time it goes to the right hand side. It's like I don't get it. As soon as Rashford comes back, we've better put Rashford on that left, Sancho on that right, and Pogba on that centre mid.
You see, if I ever see the front three on the Ollie of Rashford, Ronaldo, and Greenwood, do you know how calamitous that is going to be? Because that is basically 3 strikers
Exactly.
You've got
No creativity.
two inside forwards, no creativity whatsoever. And imagine
That wouldn't be a problem if we're actually creating from midfield, bro. But we're not. That's the thing. We're not creating. If we were like Chelsea and we're creating good chance from midfield, I don't see a problem with that front three because they can all get a goal. But we're not creating anything from midfield at all. We're benching players just to play trust, energy, and desire in McFreddy. You know, I can't believe Ole came out with that, bro. Literally, nah.
I said that already.
wait, when did he say this? I didn't even see that because I do not listen to that guy's fucking press conference.
Dude, the man said he plays McFred because of they have trust, desire, energy.
Are you joking? No fucking way, man. This is not football. This is not football, bro. Like, oh my god, they're not footballers, man. They're just.
David, it's all right. It's all right. We're all angry too. You're not the only one, fam. When I heard that, I was literally punching my walls, mate, and I was headbutting it. Another one's lost. Fucking hell, how many dickheads are coming on today? Idiot.
Yeah, bro. I've just tried to ignore it because, like, obviously it's my first stream in a while. So, yeah. So what's finally Ollie out now? Yeah.
Still, bro. Like literally, it was a very hard thing for me to become Ole out, bro. But like now,
Okay.
I am Ole out, but it's not that I'm gonna be screaming at someone voice. I just don't think you can do it.
You know what? I respect you, bro, because there's still other two people in the Discord crowd. I'm not mentioning their names now because I can't be asked, but these two people, man, I'm sorry, I just lose my patience with them now. I just like when they keep telling me trust the process or blame the ball, especially this one guy. Blame the board, guys. Blame the board. Even though the board's yes, he's half the problem. Why? You can't blame the board for giving him the players because he's got the players, and we're still blaming the board.
Yeah,
the board don't pick the tactics. The board don't pick the players. It's all down on the league too. You can't just keep blaming the Glazers.
The thing is why, is that the board, you can get rid of the board, but like Ole and his managerial team, bro, like literally, if like our tactics, are like relegation tactics, you know, like what we're doing, is just quick break counter. We're in 3 seasons in, and we have no visible play of playing, bro. We have no play style at all. I don't know if we're counter-attacking, if we're playing possession, if we're just moving side to side. You don't know. We still have poor in-game management tactics, you know. Bring on players to change stuff on. He doesn't want to bring Funny Donovan and Bacon. He will play Pogba on the left when you're getting a half of Pogba from there.
That's what I mean.
To come back. He just lets them do whatever they want.
It's not Pogba's position. Why do people keep saying he's playing better on the left? Because he's not. He's a fucking sentiment. Did you see the fucking Newcastle game? That was Pogba's best fucking performance by a long shot. And you're telling me that's literally his best position. Well, you're a fucking clueless little fucking cunt. I'm sorry for my French again, but I'm getting sick of these Ole-inners. They piss me off. And literally, I like Pogba, right? Okay, but Pogba's not that committed like fucking Luke Shaw and all that. He won't stay. You know,
like the thing is also when Pogba was playing on the left, it was that I don't know if you guys saw it, but he was cutting into the middle most of the time. For the first 3 games, when Pogba had those 7 assists, he's cutting into the middle as a left, even though he's a left midfielder, he's cutting into the middle. And there's like no one up top in the left. And Luke Shaw has to come up, come back, go up, come back. So Pogba, he's playing as like an extra midfielder when he's playing on the left. Because he's trying to get the best out of himself. He's still trying to get those long balls, those intricate passing. Because Pogba doesn't have the quick pace to beat a man. He can dribble past someone, but he can't beat him properly, you know?
Yeah.
He can put in a top and stuff, but like, he's like a Mata on the wing. He's got the creative and everything, but he doesn't have the pace. It's like, you're just getting half of your players. This is why Ole will not succeed. Like, I don't see it. Because if we, like, I don't think we're going to even lose most of these games we have. I think we're gonna go win, draw, win, and then the game on like Aston Villa or something, or like Watford, we're gonna lose that because that's what Ole does. We win all the hard games, we lose the easy games. That's what Ole does, literally. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Because even when we lose, we're just so inconsistent. Because we'll never consistently win, we'll never consistently lose. There's no way. I don't think Ole will go anywhere. As much as we say, Ole out, we're just not consistent.
We've got a shitty fucking way record.
We do, bro. I don't understand, bro. Like, you look at this team, bro. This team should be doing much, much better. People can say, "Wow, we're only 2 points off the top," but like, look at the teams we've played. You check Chelsea, check Liverpool, check Man City. They've played almost all. They've played most of the traditional top six.
Yeah.
Look at who we played, bro. Everton are having a bad season. Aston Villa having an okay season, but we still lose to them. We're still drawing to them. We still beat Wolves game. We should have lost that, bro. I'm not taking that game, bro. Wolves, bro. I swear. I don't know how they had like how many if Adama could finish, bro. We're getting spanked 5-0, literally.
But you know what, Kiki? How many times did we see that last season? The players bailed Ollie out. Like it's just the endless cycle, man. I think the Aston Villa game, I even said that I was glad Bruno missed the penalty, and I personally, I don't know if this is true, but there's so many conspiracy on like TikTok, Instagram that Bruno missed the penalty on purpose, and it was like Gerrard and Steve Hudson, no, what's his name, Roy Hudson, sorry, back in like 2012 when he wanted him sacked.
Fuck that.
Yeah, bro, Bruno, he missed that penalty on purpose. I do not care what anyone says. Fuck
Dude, I saw that Bruno pen, bro. I was like, what the fuck? He didn't even do the jump thing. And even though Bruno doesn't do the jump thing, he doesn't shoot it that fast, usually.
Yeah. Like he
didn't take his time at all. He just blasted it. Like, that was not Bruno pen. That's not Bruno pen. Because like when he did that, he didn't take his time. He just rushed in and lashed it. It looked like he just like
the fact that he didn't even take the pen just tells you all you need to know. Like it was
the fact that Ronaldo even patted him on the back as well after he missed that thing. I know that people would see that as like, he's just telling him, "Don't worry, we go again." But like, that looked something else. Ronaldo wasn't pissed because he missed.
But I'm glad we missed that penalty because we deserved what we got for once.
We
deserved to get a win. When was the last time we actually played good football? When was the last time we dominated a game for 9 minutes? What, last year, Leipzig? What, Everton? That's it.
Everton's in the Carabao Cup. Is that
exactly? That's literally it.
That's a Carabao. Don't care about the Carabao Cup. I don't really care if we lost to West Ham in the Carabao Cup. I was like,
dude, the West Ham game in the Carabao Cup, I blame the strikers for that game solely because Donny and Matic were fantastic. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean. Why can't we play these two? Honestly, they played well against Everton. Against a strong Everton side in the not the Premier League game, the pre-season game, they played well. It was against a strong Everton side. They played really well. Then they played West Ham, and they're literally one of our best players. So don't give me the bullshit, right? That Fred and McTominay should be our fucking partnership because of fucking energy. When we should have good performance like that, like what these lot do. Okay. So fuck off with these fucking but they've got energy. Bullshit. They don't. We don't need energy. We need creativity.
Like today, I played CDM and centre back for my team. When I wasn't playing CDM, they played people who were like fast, strong, but they weren't really good on the ball, and we got dominated most of the thing for that. It's basics. It's basic football. If you can't control the ball in the middle, you're gonna get dominated. But when you play in the middle and you can control the ball, you get more chances. Like when you play in the midfield and you control the ball, you get more chances. It's just basic. Like if you notice that your players aren't controlling the ball in midfield, take them out, bring someone in.
But Ollie doesn't do that. It's the basics of football, but he doesn't do that. Like McTominay and Fred, they are not playing midfielders. Like I used to think that of Fred, but Fred, like I just don't rate him anymore.
I don't know what happened to Fred, bro. Lord Fred, bro. I swear. Fred must be doing some mad juju to be getting this team, bro. I swear, bro. He's no longer a pastor. This guy is a spiritualist, bro. He's gone.
Pastor Fred, man. No more sermons from Pastor Fred, bro. But yeah, the midfield is pretty much the most important, battle in the game. And if you lose the midfield battle, you've pretty much lost the game. How many times has our midfield been?
We're living off individualism, bro. David De Gea this season, bro. Individualism. We're living it off, bro. Ronaldo against Newcastle, bro. I swear.
Hold on. Fuck you, Paul Scholes. We don't need Dean Henderson. We've got David De Gea. Fuck off, ginger cunt.
Bro, I feel bad for Dean though. Like even though he's not as good as De Gea, he should not have come back. He should have went loan again.
Yeah, he should go on loan, man.
This is what I mean. Ole, people say Ole is a good manager. He's not.
He's not. He's not.
We should have kept Romero. We should have kept Romero, honestly, because Romero would have done the backup job. He wouldn't care. Henderson don't.
He should have.
Henderson went from playing Sheffield United and got ninth to playing towards the end. And I'm sorry, but people blame De Gea last season. I'm sorry, but Henderson made more mistakes than De Gea last season. I don't think Henderson fit. I don't think, again, and this is not bad for Henderson, I don't think he fit into that top 4 category team. You know, someone I don't think he would.
That Henderson is just a bit too young for this right now. I feel like he needs a few more seasons, you know, in the Premier League to be considered at least a top 6 goalkeeper, because I just don't see it with him. Yeah, he's aggressive, you know, he talks, you know, he has that leadership thing, but like at the end of the day, it's all the reflexes, you know, your positioning, your catching. Do you have that?
Look at Liverpool.
You look at these keepers, bro. Emil Martinez, in fact, himself. You look at them. They don't say much. They don't do stuff, but they've got that mental strength. You know, they're always ready. It's not about screaming and stuff. You always got to be ready. And at the moment, Henderson doesn't have that at the moment. Sometimes he's like, he makes some dodgy mistakes. You know, that Liverpool game, he just let it go wide open. You know, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like this team, this year, we've got such a good crop of players. We should be using them to the fullest. I swear, I feel bad for like players we bought, like Ahmad, you know, Pelestri.
Amad Diallo, one of the most talented players.
He was supposed to go on loan, but he got injured and now he didn't go on loan. Like, I don't know, like, why is Ahmad going on loan? Yeah, why is Ahmad Diallo going on loan?
I'm not playing FIFA, by the way, Jesse. I'm playing Fall Guys. That's just shocking me.
But the thing is, why is Ahmad going on loan? You know, why is Elanga not being used? The whole point of Manchester United is to promote the youth. Why are we keeping the old guys like Mata? You know, Lingard is a good player, but
he doesn't suit them, man. Like Lingard is good when he's got space. Like that's why he suited West Ham so much. I know he's gonna go against West Ham, but like Lingard is best when he's in like a counter-attacking team.
Exactly.
And then, you know,
literally
a counter.
Yeah. We've got players like Hannibal, you know, that Zidane guy in the youth. We're not promoting anyone this season because of what? We want to keep Mata. I don't know why we gave Mata a new contract, you know. Matic. If Matic can't play 90 minutes, why is he still here? Even though he's our best DM, if he can't play, why is he still here? Because you're not using him. He's on the payroll. He's taking a seat on the bench. That could be a young player. That could be Ghana. That could be Levitt. That could be anyone.
I've not seen enough of Ghana yet. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah,
you know,
I think
people will say, give Ghana a turn, but I haven't seen enough yet. You know,
I think Ghana. From what I've seen of Ghana, I think he's a good long passer. He's not particularly great in the tackle yet, but I feel like he has that, you know, regista move, like just he knows where to pass, when not to pass. He keeps the ball nicely, but I feel like his tackling, he might need to improve that. In 2 or 3 years, we never know, because I don't think we'll have Matic in 2 or 3 years. So Ghana potentially could be that role filler.
So what? Quick question for you guys: what's your ideal lineup for Manchester United? Like, what do you think is our best? DK, I'll go to you first. Think it through.
All right, I'll start first.
All right, go on.
De Gea, 2 center backs. I'll have Maguire and Varane. Right back, I have Wan-Bissaka. Left back, Luke Shaw. So DM, I'll have Matic. In the center mid, I'll have Pogba. Attacking mid, Bruno. But I'll bring Bruno back a little bit because I don't want him to play like a false 9. I want him actually in the middle as a bridge to the attack and midfield. Ronaldo up top. When Rashford is fit on the left, Sancho on the right.
That fair enough. So like Mason, what's your like ideal lineup like this? Of
course, I'd go for De Gea. Right back. Depends actually. It depends what team you're playing though. You can play Wan-Bissaka some games, and then play Dalot. If you're playing a defensive team, Dalot can play the defensive games or something like that, right? And Wan-Bissaka can play, you know, more of the attacking, like dangerous attacking side. Yeah, and then same with Shaw and Tellez. You know, And then centre backs are Maguire and Varane. I don't try. I don't like Lindelof. I'm sorry. I tried giving him a chance for the last two games, but I just don't see much of Lindelof anymore. I would go for Pogba and Matic, or Donny or Donny, either one. Left mid Rashford, right mid Sancho, Cam Bruno, and Ronaldo striker.
Fair enough. So for me, I've got three lineups. So attacking lineup, I think this is our most technical team as well. And this is going to be very controversial because I'll go with De Gea, right back Dalot, because going forward, personally, I do not rate Saka. I'll go for Varane and Lindelof because I'll be real, guys. I do not Maguire as highly as a lot of people do. I just think he's so overrated. I think he's an average at best. So I think I rate Lindelof over Maguire, but physically, obviously, Maguire is a better player. But on the ball, I think Lindelof is more ideal. And I'll go with Telles as well. And then CDM, I'll go Kentish and the beak. And then this is to break down low blocks. So I have to put Pogba on the left, give Pogba the freedom as he can, and then Bruno at cam, and then Sancho on the right and up top is personally, I think that could be our best lineup to break down teams. Or then
I think that team's a pretty good team. But like the thing about Lindelof here is that when you're playing teams that are on the break, the thing in Lindelof here, he's good with the ball, he's good defensively in some ways, but that physical attribute, bro, you can't look at that and be like, whatever, Maguire, at least he doesn't have pace, but he's not gonna get bodied off, and he knows how to control himself. He rarely gets dribbled past because he's got that 1v1 thing locked down. Like Lindelof, I look at him and I'm like, strikers look at him and it's like, yeah, this guy, he can't catch up with me. He's not strong enough. He can't body me. It's like, bro,
is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is that a zombie in the background?
Nah, I'm just playing some game right now.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'm gonna have to go, guys. I have to shoot off because I've got stuff to do and I've got to go and do something. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right, in a bit, guys.
All right. Yeah, DXD, I know that's you making bare fake accounts, man. I'm not stupid, but Zeke, I want to ask you one final question before we end the stream. Have you been watching a lot? Yeah, you've probably been watching like other Premier teams as well, haven't you? So, like, so far, who do you think in the Prem? Who do you think's looking like, the best team so far? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I look like Liverpool, bro. Liverpool, they look like a unit right now. Like I look at Man City, Liverpool. I saw that game, bro. I'm like, we're light years away from them, bro. There's no way we can win the league. You look at those teams play. That game, like 2-2. I'm like, what? That should have been 5-5, 4-4. Good defense, good attack. Teams that actually know how to play some good, proper football. Look at Manchester United. We're probably gonna be sitting back against them again. Where's the development? 3 years, bro. 3 years, bro. We're still sitting back against Man City and Liverpool.
Yeah, I don't
for ourselves.
We're never gonna go toe to toe with them teams. So, but for me, I think Chelsea are looking great. They lost to Man City, but I personally think they're gonna win the league. They've got everything. They finally got a stable goalkeeper. They've sorted that situation out.
I think Lukaku, bro, might be a problem in a way because like he scores goals and stuff, but sometimes he goes missing. Sometimes he kind of breaks up the play himself. You know that Lukaku still got that touch on him. He still has that.
The Timberland boots.
He still has that ability just to break up the play himself.
Yeah. Like without his goals, Lukaku, let's be honest, he's a shit player without his goals. But he's a goal scorer, man. And that's what he needed, isn't it?
You can't look away from that fact he's a goal scorer. That guy gets you a goal when you need it. But his overall play is not that good, It looks like he's a fox in the box. He just can't create with your team. That's the only problem. But Chelsea didn't need that, just needed a goal scorer. And I think if everything clicks, Liverpool and Man City are the ones that are gonna win the league. Because I don't see United at all. With the way we are playing, with the players we've got, I don't see how we're gonna win anything. I think we're gonna come fourth this season. I think we're gonna come fourth, and that's regression. We're gonna come fourth.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. That's the thing. I don't think we're gonna compete on the Ollie. We're not gonna go toe to toe with them teams. Like the fact that I'm seeing Everton, Brighton, even it's another team. Can't think of any other team. I'm pretty sure there's so many teams in the Prem that play much better football than us. Even West Ham, you could say.
Brentford play more
There's
better.
even Brentford, yeah, literally newly promoted side in the top flight for what? First 72 years playing better football than us. So I've had enough of Ollie. I just want that guy out, man.
Literally, bro. Like I used to back him. You know, I think
Yeah,
if we get the better players, we'll play properly, we'll play better. It's just that we're not playing properly because we don't have the better players. But as it's going so far, you know, it's like, what's the point anymore? You give this guy any play, he's gonna bench them. We're talking about Kessie in the January transfer window. He's probably gonna get benched too by McTominay and Fred. Matic, bro. Like, I don't know if you saw this, bro, but like Mark Roberts was listing out like freaking tackles per games for all the CDMs. Fred and McTominay are low the bottom, bro. They're like bottom. It's just, I don't know, guys. What are you guys thinking in the comments? You know, if you guys are still there, you think Manchester United is gonna finish third? You think you're gonna finish in the top four, or you think we're actually gonna drop out of the top four? What are you guys thinking?
yeah. Thanks for taking over there, Zeke.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I think
That's
he's
cool.
going to finish in only because um, but yeah. Thanks for big up everyone. Big up Zeke. Big up Mason. Obviously, go check Zeke. You ain't got a YouTube channel, but check
Nah, I
out
don't
Mason.
know.
Maybe you have to launch one soon, man. The Ollie out movement, bro. You got some, ball, bro. Ball. So I think if you started the YouTube channel, obviously I'd support you in that. And, I think you do well with that. So obviously,
Yeah,
but it's up to you. But big up. Thanks for joining, bro. And I'll definitely be doing more United, not just football talk shows, but United in general as well. And
yeah.
yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Big up everyone as well.
Yeah.